Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just under 4 months away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams, Chris Terrio, and even creator George Lucas, that is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, by far, I think it's pretty safe to say that when it comes to the sequel trilogy-based characters, by far the most mysterious ones have all to do with both Rey and Supreme Leader Snoke in, of course, Star Wars Episodes 7 and 8. And that's all going to be explained further in Star Wars Episode 9 by JJ. And what's great about this film is that, yes, it is a revelation movie, as, of course, Eunice Watama, the man who portrays Chewbacca, even stated that this entire movie is a I did not see this coming moment. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, a description of Kylo Ren and his Knights of Ren traveling to the abandoned headquarters of the First Order, where it's explained that they are in search of secrets that Snoke locked away in his original vault from many years ago. It's said that eventually they go inside of the headquarters and find Snoke's original throne room. Here is where it's unveiled that Snoke has actually owned a partial secret of Rey's father, a map to the unknown regions that brings one to a star system full of Force sensitives with the potential to become a new generation of Jedi. Hundreds of thousands of people in the entire star system, to be exact. The one that would be able to train to become Jedi. It's said that somehow Snoke got his hands on this device that Rey's father once owned that was eventually stolen by the infancy of the First Order, where he also hid another part of the map in his secret base in the Outer Rim that Rey also eventually discovers in the movie. It's described that Kylo comes across one piece and holds on to it to eventually find the star system to destroy the world at some point in time. However, it's only a piece to the star system, and Rey has that other piece. Snoke was said to have obtained this from the world of Jakku years ago, and kept it ever since. Hence JJ once again creating indirect connections between both Snoke and Rey. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do in fact have all of the connections between Palpatine, Luke, Kylo, Snoke, Rey's father, her parents in general, etc. that's going to be explained and established in The Rise of Skywalker in the actual movie, the visual dictionary, and even, of course, the visual, or should I say the novelization. So with that being said, Episode 9 does have a lot going for it. It's actually described as a very, very long movie. As Kelly Marie Tran said over at D23, the best way she could describe it was very, very long. Could that very well indicate that it's going to be around 3 hours? Most definitely. I mean, we have seen a lot of hints and or indicators that this movie does have the potential to be 3 hours long in length. Now, on top of all this, I want to go over this map because it seems like that J.J. Abrams loves the concept of maps being split into different parts and you have to put them together to find the right piece. So, with that being said, this is very similar to what happened with Luke in The Force Awakens, where now it's being done for a world over in the unknown regions that hold an entire species to become a new generation of Jedi. So we're talking about hundreds of thousands of individuals that could be trained to become new Jedi, where Snoke actually obtained a part of that map from Rey's father on Jakku, where now, in present time, Rey is actually also said to obtain the other half of that map, and Kylo finds it within Snoke's abandoned headquarters in the Outer Rim. So what I like so much about this is that this could very well be bringing us a little nod to Star Wars Legends of the world of Ossus, where you had a lot of these natives that held the potential to become new Jedi. In fact, the world of Ossus, I believe it was, in Star Wars Dark Empire series, where Palpatine had an interest in that world and saw it as a threat, and Luke Skywalker even traveled there to train new Jedi. So moving past all of this, what I like about the character of Rey so far is that we are learning more about her parents in this movie, and it seems like that they are sticking with the route of them being nobodies, but at the same exact time there is something special about them in the background. But the thing here, the catch, is that her grandparents are said to be very important in this film, which could very well allude to the other leaks that we have been talking about her, grandfather quite possibly being Kenobi or Palpatine, etc. So on top of all this, I will say that this film does have a big chance at marking itself down as the best film of the sequel trilogy without a doubt by JJ, Chris, and George Lucas, and what they're trying to really do with The Rise of Skywalker is, of course, using it as a foundation to create new Star Wars lore. This new world, by the way, that holds a new generation that have the potential to become new Jedi, could also be a way for Disney and Lucasfilm to open up the possibilities of future movies that take place after Episode 9. So that's a big possibility as well. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.